The Walking Dead, though, that's where like I
Up,
think you want to be in those kinds of movies, or the idea of like what would society do in like this situation. Whereas like most of those others are like what's happening now. Like The Walking Dead is like it's happened and we're dealing with it.
yeah.
The other movies are like it has happened. Oh no, it's happening right this second. Like that opening scene of Dawn of the Dead is insane, where like the kid attacks the dad, and
Yeah,
then like
yeah,
the
yeah.
dad goes crazy, and then she has to like get out of the house and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Same with
walking
Train to Busan, where the woman like stumbles onto the train. Like you're
yeah.
like, oh shit.
Well,
So
Walking Dead up until, and it sucks too because it's like again,
I've
like
never read the
I
comic, by the
okay,
way, but
yeah,
whatever.
well, no, I didn't even know there was one until I heard about Negan in there, but because my friend's wife, she was big into the show, and she was like, "Hey, Negan's coming." I'm like, "Cool, who's Negan? Don't
I'm
know
like,
who he
who
is."
is that? Yeah.
And funnily enough, so I got into it then. I started watching it around the time she told me about it, and
Hmm.
I got really into it. And then Negan came, and then as soon as Negan came, I was like, "This sucks."
He
This is
ruined the whole
he
show, yeah.
ruined the entire show.
And the show was already going downhill at that point, but like
Oh no!
he
At
brought
that
it to
point,
he just knocked his block off with a baseball bat.
yeah. But it was
So you're
up
like,
until
I'm
that point.
no
It
more
was
straight.
it was yeah, it was good, man. I mean, it was, and what I did like about it is like you were saying, it was kind of like showing the progression of what's probably would happen with society. I mean, it was pretty well
Yeah,
thought
oh yeah.
out. Like what was the place where they were eating people, like they were capturing people, and then
Oh my god, that has the fun. I can't remember. I think it was like
start with a T or something like that.
Terminus or something like
Terminus,
that.
yeah, Terminus, yeah.
But I thought that was the funniest scene where he has D from The Wire and he's got his leg cut off and they're
Uh,
eating his leg. And then he's like, "Y'all stupid motherfuckers!" And he shows that he's been bit, and he starts yelling, "Tainted meat!" Ha ha ha! And they all are like throwing up around him and like spitting out the meat, and he's just like, "Ah, ha, 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 tainted meat!"
that's what you get,
And
man.
yeah, it was just that. But that was like the end of when I thought it was interesting, like that toward that point, and then Negan and da da da
Funny
da.
how like a moment like that ruins the show from then
Oh
on.
yeah, oh yeah,
Because it was like,
tainted meat! Ha ha ha!
you know what,
It's too funny.
and it's I think it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, man. Like 'cause he's hit or miss. Like he was great, I think, as
I like him. Yeah, I like
I
Jeffrey
think
Dean Morgan.
I think he was great as the comedian. He was perfect
Oh
cast as a
yeah, he's
comedian. He
perfect
was
for the
so good.
comedian. Yeah,
And then I just saw the movie with him and Jack Quaid. I forget what that one's called. I think it's like Neighborhood Watch or something like that.
I never heard of it.
Let me see. It's really good. So it's like Jack Quaid plays like a
He's in The
schizophrenic.
Boys too for
He
a
isn't.
second.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that point in this. I know he's in The Boys, um, but I didn't
He's
like him
also
as
in some
Negan
other
though.
stuff. Yeah.
Because well, that's the thing
No,
too.
he was bad.
Every character, even with the comedian, he's the same character.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
exactly the
excuse the
same.
shit out of me.
Yeah, and
That
it
kind of
just
thing.
kind of was like, do something new.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Some people are just like he is definitely just like Ryan Reynolds is just Ryan Reynolds, right? Jeffrey Dean
Yeah,
Morgan is just Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
and it
He was
only
in
really
Supernatural. That's what I was trying to think of. He was the dad in Supernatural, and he was fine in that because he didn't get a lot of like screen time.
the one I was thinking was Neighborhood Watch. It's actually I
Mm,
liked it. It's only getting a 6 on IMDb, but it was pretty funny.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it just came out recently. But
Because
yeah,
nobody in the neighborhood looks out for each other anyway. No, your neighbors don't like you. Everyone, if you're listening to this, look out your window. That person doesn't like you,
and then
and he doesn't want to talk to you about your day.
question why is this person looking in my window?
There, I saw. There is a fucking hilarious, and I'm wondering if it's like made up because it feels like it's made up. But there's like a TikTok or Instagram where this guy's like looking out his window. He's like, every day this guy, my neighbor walks by, and he's like filming him, and then it turns to the neighbor's like point of view. He's like, dude, every time I walk by this guy's house, he's always filming me and looking out the window. Like, what the fuck? And then finally he's like, I drew him and I'm gonna give him the picture, and he like chases him down and stuff. And he's like, get away from me.
I saw
It's
one.
definitely fake now that I say it now.
Yeah, But I saw one where it was a guy who was saying this guy he runs by my house every morning at 5:30, and the guy's breathing like, ooh, ooh, and he's just all the way up the street, and you see him fall like he's filming him, and he's like fucking 10 houses down, and you just hear, ooh, ooh. It's like, dude, stop breathing like an asshole.